Hey YouTube, welcome back to Big Jake's Garage. On this episode I'm going to give you guys an update on Project Land Yacht. And for those of you that are new to this channel, Project Land Yacht is my Suburban that has been chopped in half and turned into a crew cab dually. And what's kind of cool because it's not your standard crew cab dually. It's like a mega cab, except it's got 2 feet behind the rear seats, which is pretty cool. Just give you a little short story. My grandfather built the truck back in the 80s, and he sold it around 92, 93. And then my uncle ended up finding it from a guy over in Wisconsin, and he couldn't get a hold of the guy. I got a hold of the guy, and I bought it. So for those of you that didn't watch the last video, I went through and took out the whole HVAC system, the heater core, all that. I also went and gutted all of the wiring out of the truck, and I got a painless wiring harness, and I put that in. Now sadly I didn't really get too many videos of it. I feel like I did really well with the last video, and I was trying to put another video together. It just didn't turn out that well, so I was like, no, I'm gonna skip over this. I want to improve on my video footage. So to catch you guys up, I got a new wiring harness in, and it's not all the way together, but it runs and drives. The only really wiring I got left is some wiring underneath the dash, but that it can wait. And then I got the front of the truck, all the headlights, the horns, all of that. The wiring harness is there, but I'm kind of realizing that my front clip is kind of rotted, and it's savable, but I don't really feel like doing a lot of metal work, so I'm going to go buy a whole new front clip. Exception for the hood. The hood's in good shape, so I'm not going to wire up any of the front headlights or anything like that. But what I am going to do today is get the new heater core in. Now, I went through like 2 heater cores, brand new. I stopped at Napa, and I got a heater core. Well, the part number was 1 number off. So then I had to go return it, and then I got a second heater core, which was identical. You could almost not tell the difference between the two, but it was a Chinese-made one, and it just didn't fit. The dimensions were that much off, it just didn't fit. So I went to LMC Truck, and I got me a new heater core. So here it is. Here's the new heater core, and this one looks a lot better than that Chinese one I had. So I have high hopes for this one. I got this from LMC Truck. I think that's the part number right there for any of you guys wanting one. And then I got some of these too. These go on the back side of the heater box, and they go through the firewall. And one of them was rotted and broke, so I got me a whole new set. Also from LMC Truck. There's the part number. Alright YouTube, so I got the new heater core here. Here's the box to put it in. Now, it doesn't fit quite as good as the original, but it does fit better than the Chinese made one. So I'm just going to go ahead and throw them screws in. See, the problem I was having on the China box was right there. I don't know if you can see that, but the Chinese made one didn't even make contact with that, and it looked identical. It looked just like this one, but so we'll go ahead and get these screws in. Now the problem I'm having actually is this could slide back a little bit more, but that hole right there. Now sadly I don't got a Dremel tool or anything, but I think it'll stay. making a mess. Well, I think she's in. And I think I might have stripped one. But I'm losing tons of paper. I think that should be good. What do you think, YouTube? Sucks that I don't have any of my Dremel tools here, and I could Dremel that out, make it fit better, but I think she's there. I think it'll be good. Well, I got it in the box. Now we're just going to take and throw some of this stripping in there. So that's good. It'll work. Alright, YouTube, I got it all put back together, and I think it should be good. And I found out where my last screw's supposed to go. Oh, anyways, yeah, I got all the new stud bolts, or whatever you want to call them, in. The door for the heater works. I had to get a new vacuum line. I don't know how well you can see that. Right up top for going inside. The other one was rotted, which explains why they didn't have any of this hooked up underneath the hood. It was sucking air from there. So anyways, we'll go out and we'll go and put it in and start cleaning up some of the wiring in the truck too, and see if we can't get it all put back together. Well, most of it put back together today, where it's, you know, you can run it and drive it down the road. So let's get with it. So let me show you what I got going underneath the hood here. There's my old radiator core right there. I just got it hooked up because I drove it down the road just around the block. But here's all my new wiring. I'll show you. This time, see, the original wiring ran down and around behind the motor. This I ran up. And I'm going to get a couple clamps just up above and run the wiring up there. I figure I keep it as far away from the engine heat as I can. We come inside the pickup truck, and I got me a Dakota digital dash, which is pretty cool. As you can see, I got a bunch of wiring and stuff hanging out yet. A bunch of wiring underneath there we got to clean up. And it's just kind of a mess in here. And then there's all of the stuff we got to clean up to throw the heater box back in. So I don't know where I'll place you guys, but I'll try to get you guys in a good spot, and we'll clean all this up and get that box in. Okay, let's see how I can do this. Got one right there. And then we got this one down here. It's gonna be a pain in the butt to do. Shit, I could reach it with my fingers. I didn't put any silicone or anything like that around this box. So basically, this box and everything is probably going to come back out in the near future. I'm just getting it set up to where we can do the engine swap, and I can finish doing up other things. That's why I'm just doing kind of bare minimum right now. Alright YouTube, I got it on. I got one more screw or something up there that I gotta put in. The one down on the fender, I left that one out. That one's never gonna go back in. But this one I got off of, I want to say, an 85 Suburban. Whoever had this before me had hacked all of this off, and I wanted AC, so I went and found me a new box off an 85. And then, yeah, seems like it works. So yeah, here's the old heater core. As you can see, it was leaking bad. I'm gonna go take these hoses off now and plumb them back into that. And then I think we can start the truck. I got all these extra wires and everything like that I would like to replace, but I gotta figure out kind of how to do that. So I'm gonna go ahead and get these cooling lines off and get them hooked up to the new heater core. And then next we're gonna go inside the cabin. We're gonna clean up some wiring that's left over underneath the dash. And then after that we can take it out for probably a quick spin. Alright YouTube, so we got the old heater core out. I went and hooked the heater lines up to the new heater core, got the vacuum ball in, and then I hooked some of the old wiring back up. But that doesn't matter because none of it's hooked up anyways. All that stuff's eventually going to get kind of ripped back out and redone. The purpose for why I did that is when I went to rewire the pickup truck, I couldn't leave it, and it just snowballed. Everything under the dash was bad, and it kind of had to get all just ripped out and cleaned up and stuff. But it's all good now. I got it. I haven't started it yet, but it should just work, hopefully. I got some wiring to do yet underneath the dash, clean some of the stuff up. But yeah, we'll go and fire up the truck and get it circulating and see if it works. I don't got any of the lighting hooked up yet on them, but let's see if she starts up. Give it a pump. Look at that. Alright YouTube, well it's getting too dark. I was gonna go and clean up some wiring and do some footage, but it's too dark for that. So I'm just gonna go inside, edit the video, and hopefully post it tonight or tomorrow. I hope you guys have a good weekend and a good week, and we'll see you next time.